Good evening and welcome to the Open Book. This is our first show of 2021 and we thank all of you all for joining us tonight. We have some exciting things to share with you and an exciting guest that's going to be our guest author tonight, which is Mrs. Kristan Sumberlin.
Hello.
So we're so happy to have her. We thank you, all of you who are part of our live audience. And we know that a lot more of you will catch the live premiere tonight. So we welcome you. We have a new segment tonight that is called the Open Table Talk. And this is basically a segment where we talk about recent events that are exciting and engaging for our open book community. And before we get into that, a lot of you may want to know, because this may be your first time watching, what is the open book? Okay, well, the open book is where the money resides, where the money resides. No, that's not really what the open book is, but I had to get that in there. Most of you have heard that recently because we have been hearing it on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And it's so ironic that the guy who coined that phrase, where the money resides, he is actually going to be in a commercial during the Super Bowl this year. Can you believe
where the money resides?
Right, where the money resides. But we're still claiming that. But the open book is basically a community of literacy and appreciation for arts. You will be surprised to know that 20% of older adults, over I would say the age of 15, basically only read for enjoyment. And so the idea came from my love of reading to basically create this platform and this community to help ignite the passion in people to read again. Because if you think about it, we have a lot of social media and so forth, but when do we actually just sit down and take time to read? We aren't the typical book club. As you can tell, we bring the authors on so that they can discuss their own projects and their own books and give us some insight as to what inspired them and motivated them to read. We also discuss topics that are relevant and engaging to our community. We embrace the arts of dancing and poetry as well. And on the other side of the open book is the business side, because part of my degree, one of my degrees, I should say, is in business. And I have a love for business and want to support not just big businesses, but our small businesses. So this gives businesses a chance to get exposure and also to gain potential clients, okay? And so those are some things that we do here at the Open Book. We love to inspire, we are transparent, and we are exciting. Okay, so our first topic in our open table topic for this month is we have now January 20th, we have our very first African-American Vice President, Ms. Kamala Harris, and our 46th President, President Joe Biden. Now, I know I was not the only one excited. Most of us went out. This is my first time, I will be honest. This is my first time owning a pair of Converse. I know y'all are surprised about that, but this is my first time. So I decided to treat myself, and many of us, thousands of women, paid homage to our Vice President, Madam, I should say, Vice President Kamala Harris, in wearing our Chucks and our pearls to work or to school on that day. And it was such an exciting day. A lot of people took pictures with them. Did any of y'all partake in the Chucks and pearls at work?
I was so upset because I didn't get the Chucks and Pearls memo until the night before.
Oh no.
And it came from my mom, of all people. So I'm
really?
But yeah, I did not get the memo. So I felt super left out, but I feel like it's a whole movement now. So it's not too late to get your Chucks and your pearls.
Right. And I wore a little pearl today, paying homage to her.
But I loved seeing it all down my timeline.
Right. That was all that I saw that day. And it felt so good to see that and to represent, because this was history in the making. Also at the inauguration, you all may have seen this vibrant young lady, Miss Amanda Gorman. And when she went up to the podium and started speaking, I looked, I said, all right, come on, strength. I mean, just her voice in itself was very strong, and the confidence that she exuded really, really like blew me away. The work that she recited that day, she has a number of books, and she even said that she was basically surprised at the number of people who have now ordered her book. She has millions of pre-orders even since that particular moment. And since then, she has also been signed to IMG Models, modeling agency, and she will recite her poetry during the Super Bowl. That is amazing. So we want to give Amanda Gorman a hand clap as well. And y'all, see, I already see the facial expressions. Okay, now the inauguration, of course, we were excited about, most of us, over half of us, we were excited about getting a new president. Okay, so during the inauguration, during this moment, when the Obamas walked out, you could almost, no matter where you were, hear a collective like, okay. Even people gave Michelle Obama a nickname saying Shell. Because she looked so fly. I put on my Facebook, I said, you know what? It looks like she had rollers in her hair. And right before she got out of the car, she said, okay, let me take these rollers out and step on in here. So I was like really, really excited to see them. I mean, when they just walk into a room, it seems like the Obamas command the room, just their presence. So we're just happy that they were there and that they were a part. Anyone else want to talk about your reaction to the inauguration or the Obamas? Anything you want to share?
Well, Amanda is the perfect example of when preparation meets opportunity. Yes. Just because you're writing or you're speaking where it seems like an empty room does not mean that you should stop, because at some point in time, your opportunity is going to present and you're going to be ready. And so she was that personified. Shell, I wasn't ready. She is my forever woman crush, forever. And so I just expected her to just be her, but she gave what needed to be gave. And I don't know what needed to be gave, but she gave it.
Right, I agree. I totally agree. I was like, from the outfit to even the guy who did the outfit, he was local. Her stylist, you know, I'm just like, just beautiful.
The belt, the statement belt, the bang.
Yes.
Everything.
I loved it. So these are some of the things recently that we have seen and just really, really enjoyed. We do, like I said, support various businesses, and we have various sponsors. But before we get to that, one thing that I wanted to do tonight, because since our last open book moment, a lot of people have passed away, whether it has been due to COVID or other health issues. Recently, we just lost an icon, Cicely Tyson. And so I just wanted, before we go any further in our program tonight, if we could just give a moment of silence to those that have passed away. Thank you. Now, one of our sponsors tonight, I know tonight our theme is surrounding pretty much goals, setting goals and accomplishing goals. And being a homeowner is a goal for many people. We have one business, Townsend Realty Group, that is an awesome realty group. And I can speak from experience because One of the owners, Rebecca Townsend, she was our realtor. Sorry, I'm getting tongue tied. She was our realtor, and we recently got our home last year. With Townsend Realty Group, they offer free market analysis of your current home. If you're trying to sell your home, if you don't know like what you need to do to get a home, they will explain that process to you and also link you with some lenders that will benefit you. They have a number of discounts for veterans, teachers, first responders, and also first-time buyers. And sometimes I'll speak from experience, you may have to go down a different path than other people. And so they also have lease purchase homes or programs where if you want to lease a home and possibly purchase that home later, you can do that. You have that option, I should say. So that's something. But she is, when I tell you, dedicated. She will pray with you if she sees something is coming up, and she's like, "Okay, let's pray about this." But she's very open, honest, and I do recommend her. If you do decide to go to her, just tell her that Lakeisha with the open book referred you, and she will take care of you. If you already excuse me, if you already have a home or you do get that home, we have Forever Blessed Handy Services that will take care of your needs. If you need something built, taken care of, they are friendly, reasonable, and dependable. We have their information here with the phone number. Also, you can look them up on Facebook under Forever Blessed Handy Services. They are awesome people. I even know his wife, and we used to work together at Chase Bank, and she is so awesome. So look them up, utilize their services if you need something built, roofing, and so forth. Okay, so this segment is our health segment. In the same tone of committing and accomplishing goals, all of us, or most of us, I should say, at some point, maybe not this year, wanted to lose some weight or had some type of fitness goal. I know on Facebook, I actually have a group called Shifting into a Healthier Lifestyle. Now, with that, that's not, I told them, now I'm not the leader, I'm just the facilitator because I'm trying to lose weight just like y'all are. But we would have this group and I would help facilitate the activities and so forth. But when I tell you, this group has been a blessing to me. We hold each other accountable. We're very transparent. We take pictures because pictures do not lie. And we take pictures and post them. When one person is quiet, and Kristan, you may know Nicole Jeffers, she will jump on and say, "What, y'all too quiet? What are y'all doing?" Because she has lost a whole lot of weight.
She's doing amazing.
Yes.
She is doing amazing.
Amazing. Like, oh my goodness, even the food that she does, I'm like, girl, you are losing a lot of weight. So I'm so proud of her. She inspires me. But I have a short video. One of the strategies, or I'm not going to say strategy, but yeah, it's kind of a strategy or a technique that you can use to help lose weight. And it has helped me lose a little weight. It's called intermittent fasting. And we have someone here on the video that will show us or tell us how it has helped her. Okay, it'll be one moment. Thank you all so much for being a part of this.
Good grammar and spelling are important, but if you want
I apologize for the commercial.
messages that forge brighter connections and emails that get the job done, you need to think about more than just grammar and spelling. This sentence is Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel once again. My name is Praise. If you're new to my channel, you are very welcome. And yeah, so in my last video, we spoke about not overeating within your fasting window, right? So that you can see more results with your weight loss. And in this video, what we're going to talk about is what else I feel like I do that may also make a huge difference. If you say, you know what, Praise, I already eat very nutritiously already, and I've already cut down on my food a lot. I'm doing the intermittent fasting, and yeah, the scale is not moving. What I also do as well is that I walk a lot. I get so many questions. So whenever I post a video of my before and afters, I get a lot of questions like, what are you doing? Are you going to the gym? What type of exercise do you do? No, I don't go to the gym. I don't go jogging or running. Once upon a time, yes, I used to many years ago, but at the moment I don't do that because my lifestyle, I like at the end of the day, basically of taking care of 3 kids, mostly what I really want to do is sit down and rest. I don't want to go jogging. Maybe later in life, yeah, I will probably do that. Later in life, I'll probably do that, definitely. Because I used to enjoy it when I used to like doing it, But at the moment, no. A lot of what I do is just walk. I walk everywhere, literally. Sometimes I'll drop the kids in school or pick them. By the way, my husband used to drop them in school and then I pick them. But I've actually been dropping them in school lately as well. I'm actually making a video on that. I have a little secret I've been doing, and I'm gonna share it with you guys. But anyway, so I pick the kids from school most of the time. And what I do as well is that I go walking a lot more. Sometimes when I pick them from school, or if I'm the one dropping them, when I drop them, I will go along a route home just so that I get a few more exercise, a few more walking. All right. And what you can do is to just move your body. Move your body a lot more. Okay. I know it's easier to just not eat too much, honestly, because it takes a lot longer to burn calories than to say, no, I'm not going to eat that because I'm not hungry, or no, I'm not going to eat that because it's not going to give me any nutrients and it's just going to be basically empty calories. So, another thing as well is clean your house. Yeah, keep your house clean. It takes a lot of energy to keep a clean house, guys. It really does. You spend a lot of time literally just cleaning. And also as well is what do you call it, cooking as well takes a lot of energy. And yep. So if you're somebody and you say I eat a lot outside, or I don't even cook, someone else live with me cooks, yeah, sometimes cook. Sometimes it's very good to cook actually, because then you know exactly what is in your food as well. Yeah. So yeah, do more, move your body. That's the message I wanna get across in this video. Okay, is I want you to move more, especially those of you who don't like to go to the gym or don't like running. I mean, you can walk. You can walk. I think everybody should be fond of walking. Okay, because it's part of women's life to just walk. So yeah, get walking if you don't like going to the gym, or go to the gym if you can. Just don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. When it comes to gym or exercising, running, jogging, don't overdo it. Give yourself breaks, okay? You don't want, because for me personally, when I do too much exercise, when I used to do too much exercise, I get more hungrier, okay? And now that I'm at home and I'm surrounded by food, I have to be careful not to overdo it. So there you go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna keep these videos very short. I just want to get a point across, and then we'll make another one next week or so. Okay. So this video is pretty much just to keep you guys motivated and keep you going. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed them. Thanks for watching. You leave all your comments down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for?
So basically, what I learned from that is taking care of your body, like not necessarily having to go to the gym, but that's one way, but just moving, eating at a later time also helps, because some people have tried that and it has been very, very good for them, and it has worked. And so we all have to find out what works for us. So that's just one strategy, one thing that you can do to help lose weight, if that's one of your goals for the year. In the same vein of speaking about our health, we have another sponsor that we would like to present to you. And he's actually, the founder is on here live, Mr. Xavier Sanders. He is the CEO, founder of Barbara Cares. And I can speak from experience, are about people and about community. They have recently hosted a lot of drives for giving away PPE equipment during the pandemic. And so if you're ever in need of PPE, I know that is like, when I tell you awesome, they're really doing some great things in this organization. You can join them virtually because they're not having a lot of in-person events, but they are giving away free mammograms, okay? They have a March for Mammograms happening Saturday, May 1st from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And here's the website. You can go on there. You can also text March Now to 443-21 to be entered. And guess what? The next 15 people to register will be entered in a drawing for a pink Coach purse. And y'all, I've seen a picture of these purses and I keep asking him for one, but I have to still do the things to try to get one. Okay, so if you are like me, you love Coach or you love pink, go on there, register. It's not just for this event, but they also, if you know someone with breast cancer or other like health issues, they also have other programs and grants and things that they have that they will be able to assist you as well. Thank you, Barbara Cares, for all that you do. Okay, and so now we are getting to our guest author for the night. With her Heart of Gold, her newest project, Mrs. Kristan Sumberlin. So before we go there, I want to tell you all how I met her. I had, and y'all know my story, most of you, because I'm very transparent, but my position was eliminated at my former campus, I think 2 years ago. And so I really do not even remember applying at North Crowley Night. I think I was in the pool. And so when they called me, I was very shocked. I'm like, okay, I mean, it doesn't hurt to go and try, you know? And so when I walked in for the interview, Kristan and another lady, the AP at the time, I forgot her name, they interviewed me. And so Kristan, her face just gave me such peace. And I got through that because I was so nervous. But you were so encouraging. So thank you for being a part of making that decision to give me my job now. So she's at another campus as the instructional support specialist. And now I'm at the North Crowley Night. So thank you so, so much. So Kristan, welcome to the Open Book. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you for having me. A little bit about me. I am an educator, a wife, a mom, a social media browser, lurker, an R&B lover, you know, but no, I'm full of good vibes, positive energy. I just like to be around good people, genuine vibes. I love to write. I wrote this journal. I do script writing as supplemental income for like television. And yeah, I think that covers everything.
Okay, so there's a question we ask every author here at the Open Book. How long did it take you to complete your book or your planner?
It took, I'm gonna say about 6 months, but that's because we were in the midst of the pandemic. So I know that if we were not in the pandemic, it probably would have taken about a year. But yeah, 6 months of consistent, like everyday labor.
And I love it. I saw like the cover because I saw your website, and the website, we'll look at that later, but it draws you in. Everything is just so beautiful and classic, like the name of it. So, okay, I love the name Heart of Gold. What inspired you to name your workbook and your planner Heart of Gold?
Because I'm a goal getter. So if I put my mind to do something and I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And a lot of people that know me, you know, they will ask me, well, you know, how did you do X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, oh, well, I just did this, and that. I just kind of got to the heart of what I was trying to do. And so what I'm trying to do is a goal. So heart of goal is literally about getting to the heart, the core, getting to the bottom of your goal, why you're doing it and how you're going to get through it to achieve what you're trying to achieve. So it's getting to the heart, getting to the root of your goal.
Man, I love that. So when you're trying to get to the heart of a goal, what does that mean? Can you give us more feedback or information about that? That sounds interesting.
Yes. So getting to the heart of your goal means is getting to your why. Why are you doing it? Like the absolute why. And I know people always say like, find your why. But no, like it's so many questions behind questions that will absolutely help you get to figure out, is this goal even something that you should be doing it, or is this something that you are doing to a reaction to something? It's a whole mental and emotional process that goes to getting to the heart of your goal. And sometimes you will think that you want something and then you'll go through the process or start trying to do it and be like, you know what, this is not for me. If you get to the heart of it and you find out this is something that you really, 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 really want, then it's creating the heart, the beat behind what is going to keep you working towards that goal. So that is what it is, the heart, the beat, the drum, the everything and behind what you're trying to do.
Wow. You know, that's deep though. Like when you really think about that, because sometimes we're just out here doing things because it's a fad.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is doing it. But why are you doing it? Because I think based off of what you just said, if you're not really locked into your why, it's easier for you to fall off and not really accomplish that.
Easy.
Wow. Oh my gosh. So like, what's one goal that you would like to share with us that was hard, but you actually accomplished it?
There's so many. I would say, gosh, when I was getting my master's degree was one. Currently being an entrepreneur, I'm in the midst of getting to the heart of my goal, and losing weight is always a hard one. It's always, it stays and remains on the goal list. It like never goes.
Exactly. I thought that was just me.
Buying a home was another one. But like I said, there's so many, like I'm constantly picking a goal, going after it, achieving that one, going to the next one, so on and so forth. So they're all hard. They're all hard. I can't pick one.
Yeah, they really are. And like, I want to see, because I know you're a wife and you're a mom, and you know, some of our audience members are wives and mothers.
Mm-hmm.
So in trying to accomplish goals like losing weight or trying to save money to get a home, what advice would you give us to, you know, staying focused and really trying to accomplish those goals?
Oh, that's a great question. So that's kind of what the Heart of Goal workbook, it's a workbook planner.
Okay.
So usually, you know, you get a planner and you try to plan out things and you just kind of go on your way, but it's a workbook planner for you to continue to work. So all of my advice is literally in the journal. I have I'm a first generation college student.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Me too now, when I think about it.
First generation graduate student. A lot of my family and my bloodline are either high school dropouts or teen mothers.
Okay.
So just working to, you know, not, I'm working and I'm fighting against generational curses.
Right.
So my journey is a lot harder than some. And that's one thing. This journal is spiritual based. So I was just talking to my husband about this when we're trying to get to our goals. And sometimes we're like, why is it so easy for this person, or why is it so easy for that person? But sometimes we got to realize the fight is even bigger than the surface level. Sometimes we're fighting a generational curse, so we're fighting generational trends. So we are not just going after a goal, but we are breaking a chain while we're going after the goal. And so that makes the journey just a little bit harder. So being a first generation college student, and my cousins, we all grew up together, y'all. It's like 40 plus of us. I'm talking about bathing together, sleeping together, everything. But they'll ask me, you know, Chris, what is it that, like, help me, because they're all kind of in a mindset of trying to do better with their lives. And so I just kind of wrote this with them in mind, literally taking everybody through the exact process that I go to when I'm approaching something that seems unattainable. And it's a lot of mental and emotional work. And it is a process that I can attest to say, this is what I do. Like, if you want to go after something, there's work behind the work. So this is what that is.
You preach like 2 sermons within that one answer. Girl, when you said, oh my goodness, that is something to think about. A lot of times when you're trying to accomplish a goal, you're not just trying to accomplish that goal, but generational curses.
Yes.
That is powerful. When I tell you, I have never thought about it that way. And I think sometimes that's why it's so difficult. It's
so hard. But we're laying that foundation. We're planting those seeds. We're going to see some of it, but it's really our children and our grandchildren, just like in the Bible. You know, the Israelites didn't see the promised land. It was generations after that saw it, but they had to do the work and go through the journey to get there. You know, they did see some reward throughout the journey, but it wasn't, you know, everybody has their seasons and their reasons. And so, but going back to your original question, you said advice. I walked through, there's a 7-day jump start in the journal.
Okay.
So when you say staying on track and, you know, all of that, sorry, I'm trying to get to the book.
Oh, no, you're fine, because I want to pull it up while you're talking, so you can keep talking.
Yeah, sorry. So there's a 7-day jump start, and it just takes you through one, starting with your vision. And I remember my best friend, she was just like, yeah, I'm working on my journal. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the, you know, the weekly part of it, and I'll come back and do my vision. And I said, well, no, how are you going to plan anything when you don't have your vision first?
Woo!
And she was like, well, yeah, I made a vision board before. I said, yeah, you made a vision board, but did you? So there's the vision. You have to find some quiet time. You got to meditate. You got to pray and ask God, what is my purpose? And then it tells you to set a timer to listen, not pray, not ask, not fill your time with fluff talk, but listen to God. What does he tell you in those 5 minutes about your vision? Because what you may visualize for yourself may not be what he visualizes for you. So what do you see? So we start with his vision for you. What did you see? How did you feel? Any additional thoughts? Just really engulfing yourself into, if I achieve this goal, what do I look like? Day 2 is your purpose. I am doing, what are you doing? Because, why are you doing it? Day 3, and I'll go through this. Sorry, y'all might not see. Day 3, this is the big one. This is where everybody usually stops, but it's the actual goal digging. So you write down your goals, and then you write down the action steps you need to do to get there. And without doing that, I have found people get frustrated. This is usually where people quit, because you can say, I want to buy a house. And then you find out all the things you got to do to buy a house, and you're like, okay, I don't want to buy a house no more. It's not my time to buy a house. But maybe you didn't know what all you needed to do to buy a house. So if you write down, this is my goal, is to buy a house. Well, I need to get my credit in order. I need to do my savings. I need to look at houses within my price range. I need to figure out school district. I mean, there's a lot of, so those are action steps. So it's literal goal digging. If my goal is to lose weight, What are my action steps? I need to work out. Well, I work this type of schedule is hectic. I need to find time to work out. I need to meal prep. I need to do this. It's literally you thinking about all the things you need to do to get to your goal. So that's goal digging. Then day 4 is accountability. So you start with your goal. How long are you going to give yourself to achieve that goal? What is your deadline? If I say I want to lose weight, how much weight am I going to lose and how much time am I giving myself to lose it? Because if I just go in saying I want to lose weight, right, and then by week 4 and week 5 and week 6, I'm not seeing the scale move, I give up.
Right.
But if I say I want to lose weight and I want to lose 10 pounds in 3 months, I may go through those 2 or 3 weeks and not lose anything, but I'm still on track to lose my 10 pounds.
That's true.
So it keeps you grounded in that.
Okay.
It asks you, who will you give permission to hold you accountable? So, and I say permission because people will check you, but if you're not ready to be checked, you feel attacked.
Wow.
And you might come for them, feel like they're coming for you, and you don't receive it. So this holds you accountable. No, give somebody permission to check you. I give you permission that I want to buy a house. I'm letting you know that.
Yes.
I need to save money. Will you help me with my spending? Will you check me if you see me spending, just out of there? I need to lose weight. If you see me eating bad, can you check me? I give you permission to do that. But you're giving that person permission and you're telling yourself, hey, I can't do this on my own. And I know I need to be checked. So I'm giving this person permission to check me.
Ooh.
Day 5 is you anticipating obstacles. This is a good one because you write down your goals. What is going to come in the way? Like you said, there's a lot of moms and wives in here.
Right.
If I know that I want to lose weight, I know that there are going to be days where I am super exhausted just from doing my wifely duties, my mom duties.
Right.
I need to meal prep. One of my obstacles when I was trying to lose weight was my family don't eat like me. I'm trying to eat baked chicken and vegetables and they want to eat fried chicken and fries. Ooh. I need to anticipate that. What are you going to do in those moments, Kristan, when you're frying their chicken, but baking yours? But it helps me prepare for those moments. I'm anticipating those obstacles that usually make me spiral. So you go through that. Day 6, I promise I'm almost done.
No, you're fine.
Is you writing your own affirmation.
Okay.
And it's an affirmation page.
Love that.
Sorry, I don't know if y'all can see that. But it says, I am, you put 3 adjectives, I can, I believe, and I will. So, I can say, I am strong, I am determined, I am powerful. I can do anything I believe I can do, or I can do anything I put my mind to. I believe I will accomplish everything I set out to do. I will make my family proud. I don't know. I'm just making up things, but it's a powerful statement and it tells you to tell this to yourself every single day as you're in this journey. And then day 7 of the jump start is just you staying motivated. So you find your word for the year or for the season, because it may surpass a year. You find a quote that's going to keep you motivated and a scripture that will keep you motivated. So I know last year my word was discipline. I forgot what my quote was, but my scripture was, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And so in those moments where I became tempted or wanted to do wrong or give up, first I would go with my quote. I'm like, okay, Chris, be disciplined, be disciplined, be disciplined. When I couldn't be disciplined, it was me going to the quote. Remember this, remember this. When that didn't work, I got to go to the Lord. That's where our strength come from. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And those are just some tactics to help you stay focused. And then after that, you just go into your regular daily planning, your weekly planning. I like stickers and things of the sort. So I write in mine, I put stickers in them. It gives you a weekly to-do list, a prayer for the week for you to manifest your prayer. What do you anticipate your week to look like? What do you hope? Your goals for the week, and things like that. And so when you ask what advice would I give, that's all the advice, Lakeisha. I know it was a lot,
No, I'm sitting here trying to take all of this in. I cannot wait to go in there and order mine because you have preached like 5 sermons tonight. Okay, like those are things that we don't think about, and I think a lot of times we're trying to hit at something, but you have to be specific in what you're hitting at in order to accomplish what you are setting out to do. And I love that you said you have to start with the vision. If you don't know where you should be, well, you're just out here doing something. So having God in the midst of all of this really, really matters. Having that scripture, having a quote, all of that, the affirmations every day. You know, my children, we go through that. We say them before going to school. And so recently, they were playing a game in school, and one of the affirmations is, I am smart. And my daughter, she told the teacher, one of the other little boys, I'm going to win because I'm smart. Well, the teacher got upset with her, I think more so because of how she said it, but for the simple fact that she believes that the more we say it and speak over ourselves, the more we start to believe it. And our actions start lining up with what we're confessing and what we're believing. And so I love that. And I'm so excited when I saw it, just the presentation. I'm about excellence in how you present things, and the way you present it, and even tonight, just seeing it, it just really makes me want to just get one. So I'm ordering one. I want to order a t-shirt. Tell us about some of the things on the website. I showed it earlier, theclassico.com. What are some things they can order?
So the Classic Company, of course, has the Heart of Gold journal, workbook, planner. Sorry. Well, it's a workbook, it's a planner, it's a journal, because it's some emotional things in there too that helps you to journal throughout your journey. And it doesn't have any dates on it. I bought an awesome planner in 2020 that I had to throw away and couldn't put to use. Oh, wow. So this, it has a space for you to put the dates on there, but there are no like date restrictions. So once you buy it, it's if your journey take 3 years, you got to journal all 3 years of your journey, okay? There's also another journal called The Classic Woman. That's for women that just want to track their mental and emotional progress. Okay. So it's an affirmation each day, kind of like that affirmation there, but you write a new one each day. Okay. And you reflect on your day each day, you know, what made you happy today? What frustrated you? What celebrations do you have? What disturbed your peace? Did you make time for yourself today? How did you nurture your spirit? I think those are the 6 questions each day in the Classic Woman. Okay. That's a daily journal. Then there is the Classic Woman sweatshirt that I'm wearing tonight.
Okay. Oh, that's the one I want to order. Okay, I like that.
So beauty, style, grace, humility, ambition, faith.
Woo! I love it.
Everything a classic woman should have. And the classic woman, that's just a woman. You never go out of style with these things. Yes. You know, internal, and I always talk about internal beauty. It never fades. You know, this is gonna fade. Right. Everybody's. This is gonna go away. It means absolutely nothing. So internal beauty, whatever your style is, you do it with grace. You know, you have ambition. You should always be working towards something, even if that's just, I want to be a better, be in a better mental health space. You should always be working towards something. It doesn't have to be financial or monetary. Humility. We can't do anything without God. Right. And we've all been somewhere when we weren't here. So you always have to be humble and do everything in faith. So this is just a classic woman. That type of woman never goes out of style. And then there is the Dream versus Hustle t-shirt and sweatshirt. The dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Right. I think I have one of those.
I love it.
Here. Yeah, the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. Everybody got a dream, but everybody don't have hustle.
Come on now. Okay? Woo. That's a good one. That's so true.
Oh yeah, the sweatshirts are there. It comes in t-shirt. I think there's like a nude t-shirt with the dream is free, but the hustle is sold separately. It's like a nude t-shirt with black letters. Okay. The Heart of Gold comes in a black matte, a pink matte, and a marble. And then the pink one will actually be released on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
so
well, maybe I need to wait because that's my favorite color. So
yes,
I need to wait.
Yeah, it came and then it went.
Wow.
Everybody wants the pink one, so it's
That's awesome.
in February, and I think and I have a blog on there where I just kind of be transparent in some things, and people can read those. And you can also follow me on Instagram at Kris Sumberlin. That's KrisSumberlin. And I just try to post motivational things or reminders that we all start somewhere and we're all human. And
right.
So if
those have blessed me. I've been following you.
Thank you. Yes. You need those emotional nuggets, feel free to follow for those as well.
Wow. Well, we thank you. When I tell you tonight has been awesome, thank you so much for being a part of our open book program tonight. And so those of you who would like to purchase, we provided the website for you to go on there, ways to follow Kristan. And we thank you for just coming on, sharing with us your insight, giving us advice. This has been an awesome time. And those of you who are watching live tonight with the premiere, we thank you all for tuning in tonight and being a part. Our live audience, thank you, Mr. Xavier Sanders, for joining us tonight. We thank you always. And so we will see you all next month. We have some interesting things coming up next month, the month of love. Okay, so we will do a lot of fun things.
I'm still on mute.
Yes, come on. Okay, we need you on here. Okay, but we'll have another guest author next month as well. And so I'm so excited about the various things that we're doing this year. So stay tuned for a lot more to come from the open book. So thank you all, and you have a great night. We appreciate you.